it kind of concerned me that it might be in some type of setup.
They're convenient, but also potentially confusing and even dangerous. Ride-sharing services, think Uber and Lyft, now being asked by lawmakers to improve customer safety. A new bill being introduced in the State House looks to do just that.
And representatives from Uber and Lyft have met with them to figure out what's next. Fox 8's Michael Hennessy's been looking into this and joins us in the studio. So, Michael, what are their possible solutions here?
Neil, it could be as simple as requiring a light in front of the vehicle to make sure people can tell when it is a ride share. But even the people behind this bill say there's some personal accountability needed too.
He was being kind of inappropriate with questions.
Getting into a vehicle with someone you've never met.
I'm always told not to get in call strangers.
Trusting a person you've only made contact with through the internet.
He wouldn't let me open the door. He locked it, and then he came out and opened it and then tried to give me a hug.
Putting your safety in their hands as you lead them to where you live.
I immediately reported him when I got home.
Years ago, it was one of your parents' earliest warnings, but today it's becoming the norm.
They did immediately call me, refund me, and investigated him.
With reports of impersonation, assaults, and kidnappings around the country, our state lawmakers are now looking at ways to protect ride-sharing users.
When the young lady down in South Carolina got murdered, it really put it to a national forefront.
House Majority Leader John Bell's introducing a bill centered around steps such as requiring an illuminated sign showing the name of the ride-sharing company to avoid a rider getting into the wrong vehicle.
No bill's perfect, and we know that. That's why it's going to be a process.
They've thrown around ideas like front license plates, certifications similar to what cab drivers have to get, and checking to see if penalties are stiff enough to deter criminals.
Government's first responsibility is to protect its citizens.
And just last week, they met with representatives from Uber and Lyft.
I'm glad that the companies are coming to the table and saying, hey, look, we do have a problem here, and let's see how we can properly address the public safety component.
They're also working with campus police departments to educate students about ride sharing safely.
I love that I can just get on my app and in 5 minutes someone can come pick me up.
Riders have their own suggestions, some centered around the light up signs, others with changes to the app.
I think one thing they could do maybe is have something on the app where you're holding your phone and you can send a SOS signal out.
A one-touch option to hopefully end the ride.
There should almost be some way to immediately as it's happening be I'm uncomfortable right now.
Looking at saying a flashing symbol will come and say, remember, check your rideshare driver, check the license plate.
But Bell says the only way you can guarantee you're getting into the correct vehicle is being accountable for yourself, checking the license plate and the simple "What's my name" campaign, making sure the person you're about to let control your trip is the one you summoned.
Walking out your front door every day is a gamble.
Bell says they're meeting this week to start the process of recommendations. He's confident the bill will make its way through the House. And we do have a statement sent to us from Lyft. We'll pull it up for you here. It reads in part, safety is fundamental to Lyft since day one. We've worked hard to design policies and features that protect both drivers and passengers. They encourage riders to check the license plates and close by saying we are eager to work with North Carolina legislature on common sense approaches to keeping our communities safe. They also say hundreds of thousands of their drivers across the country use the Lyft amp, which is their illuminated sign,